You can do it, boy.
There he goes.
You can do it.
Good afternoon, Martin Tower. Helicopter 722 Hotel Alpha on the south ramp with information Foxtrot for like a southside departure over to training area 2.
That's weird.
November 722 Hotel Alpha, Martin Tower.
By himself, but he's going to the training area.
Runway, all right, training area 2. Make right traffic out of below 500.
Southside clear for takeoff. We'll make right traffic out of below 500. 2 Hotel Alpha.
Alright, let's hover.
He's rolling.
Yep. We just want to do is cross with him. Right? So we don't have to, wait for someone to land and shit. If he cleared him across, we can follow.
Credit card, credit card, credit card, credit card.
Yep.
1600, credit card, credit card. There we go. Starting to feel it. 18 coming up. Eyes forward. Credit card, credit card, credit card, credit card. A little more left, pedal. A little aft, a little left. Credit card, a little more left. There we go. Credit card. Better, Mark?
Yep, yep.
All right. I learned from the best.
Learn from the best.
All right, check the dolly. Dolly's clear.
Dolly is clean.
Martin Tower, Middle River 1 with Foxtrot.
Middle River 1, Martin Tower. Are you going to be going to the training area as well?
Middle River 1 will be doing northbound departure, please.
Middle River 1, southbound clear for takeoff. You can cross the runway outbound checkpoint 22, and you're going to see another Robinson helicopter and the right downwind for the training area.
Checkpoint 22, look out for R22, northbound Middle River 1.
Emergency Tower, Cessna 72664, 10 miles southeast, inbound for closed traffic.
November 72664, Martin Tower, squawk 0371, and continue report a 3 mile final runway.
Do you want to, wait, I'm supposed to hover at 10 feet, sorry.
0371, I will go straight in 33.
Why, you guys don't get the clock to work?
2664.
I can't hear you, what?
You guys don't get the clock to work?
You gotta punch it.
Yeah. None of them are any good. I don't know why. I don't know why Robinson keeps using them. Because every aircraft I fly,
all right,
they suck.
Wide
already
open,
cleared? Yep.
Wide open spaces.
Yep.
Warning lights off. Gauges green, green, green. Plenty of fuel-ish, yes. Carpet out of the yellow on the go.
Wide open spaces. Not a movie.
It is now.
I think that's a cowboy movie.
35 knots. Clear right, clear left. Powering up. I'm already at 24. Let's go to 25. There's 60 knots. I'm over this. And we're going this way. 400 feet. All right. Pushing forward.
Right pedal.
Looks okay on the ball.
The ball is never accurate in a helicopter, right? Accurate in airplanes, not accurate in helicopters. Because of the tail rotor.
It's different flying with a person.
Yeah.
You weigh more than the sandbag.
What are you saying?
You weigh more than the sandbag.
Are you still putting sandbags in there?
Just sandbags. I stopped doing the stupid weight.
How much are the sandbags?
I think they're about 25 each, so about 50 pounds.
50 pounds?
He says it really helps because it's so light.
Yeah.
It really helps with, coming up. Because I noticed.
How much is the weight?
About 50 pounds.
Oh, so why do you use the sandbags then? They're just easier to carry, or?
They fit under the seat and they don't roll.
Are they your bags, or they got bags?
They got the bags.
Oh.
Okay, we can go up to 100 knots.
And they give you a little workout carrying
Fireman's carry, it's called. False area traffic, helicopter white R44 overflying the airport east to west at 1,100 feet, Falston. Falston area traffic, helicopter white R44 on a right downwind runway 4, Falston. All right, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna do one of these.
All right, my hydraulics have failed. Checking to see if the switch is on. If the switch is on, turning it off. I'm doing a running landing.
Okay.
Okay, first off, 60. And I'll remember to push forward at the end.
30, depart to the east.
I didn't do that last time.
I'll let you know in about 2.5 minutes if that's true or not.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I did not do it last time. And we go to the left of the trees on final.
Yep, because you're doing the shallow.
I'm slowing down. Okay, I'm going up to this field.
Okie dokie.
Holding 60.
I wonder why the cows are out. That field's usually full of cows. Must be feeding time. Or slaughter time.
Falston area traffic, helicopter white R44 turning right base, runway 4, Falston.
I tell the students, hey, turn up here where the cows are at. No, there's not a single cow down there. Yep, but they gone to the slaughterhouse. Be some good steaks for somebody.
Got to get that descent rolling.
Poor kids give all the cows names, and then, next thing you know, they're eating burgers.
Falston area traffic, helicopter white R44 on final, runway 4, Falston.
Yep, and you're crossing way past the runway, aren't you?
Well, you wanted me to go to the left of the trees.
That's why you're doing that.
All right, that descent rate's
Just
a little
testing
high.
All right. Now you're good. You're 800 feet. Now you set up for the shallow approach.
Warning lights off, gauges green, 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 plenty of fuel. Synced, carpet out of the yellow.
And he's gonna push at the bottom. Alright, we'll use the ground speed because the indicator speed's gonna go to 0 at some point.
Oh, where is the ground speed?
On the GPS.
Oh, I'm gonna look down now?
Yeah.
And fly.
Yeah. Yeah.
A Robinson R44.
Unless you're good at
Pushing
guessing.
forward.
Unless you're good at guessing what you think 20 knots feels
There we go.
like.
That feels like 20 knots pushing forward.
Yeah, you're right. It's 20.9.
Pushing forward.
Nice and slow when you're pushing.
Pushing forward gently.
Yeah, we don't want to rock back and forth. We want to touch softly. There we go. Push them all the way down. Put the brakes on. Very nicely.
Hydraulics on.
All right. So would you have passed that maneuver if that was a check ride?
Yes.
No.
Why?
Because you never pulled the carpet.
Carpet on.
Too late.
I just did it.
You did your checks, and you said carpet out of the yellow, but that's not what the check is.
Oh, that's right.
It's carpet all the way up for landing, right?
You're right. You're right. You got me.
I'm like, when you turned on final, I'm like, wow, he's not going to do any landing checks. And then you did the landing checks, like, oh, okay, we got it. And then you said carpet out of the yellow. I'm like, oh, you're killing me. All right, up to hover.
Okay, well, at least I pushed forward.
Yes, the landing was good.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things,
the landing was good. Center line, 4 feet left, but the landing was good. Up to now, we're going to do something right here, though.
Okay.
So you're sitting here, and you get this. What do?
Throttle off.
Oh, Lordy. If it gets more than 180 degrees, you're in trouble.
Okay.
Right?
So I killed the throttle?
Yeah, but, I mean, we can't be waiting, right? It's not this. You know, be relaxed about it when you do it.
Okay.
Okay? If it gets more than 90 degrees, it's going to be a problem, right?
Okay.
So, I'm going to get this. Go. There you go. Cushion the landing. Good job. If it gets more than 180, you're going to be in trouble because it's really going to pick up speed, right?
Right.
All you're going to see outside is what?
Spinning.
Green. That's all you're going to see is green, right? Because you won't be able to recognize anything. You're just going to see green because it's going to be spinning so quick.
Right. All right, that was okay?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. So we're going to come up to hover together.
Warning lights off. Okay, it's green, green, green. Got it.
Yep. So the first 180 degrees, it's not going to be like this.
Right.
Right. It's not going to be like grandma. Right. It's going to, you're going to sit there. You're probably going to hear a big bang. Because the bang is going to be that drive shaft letting go.
Right.
And all of a sudden, right there, boom, roll off. See how fast it stops? It stops pretty quick, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So now it's just cushion and landing and trying not to have any side drift because you don't want to be spinning, drifting sideways, and then one skid touches and you roll over.
So boom, throttle off.
Yep.
And then super gentle. Just.
Yep. Like
I
said, if it gets past 180, you're probably gonna have a crash. Right. You might get lucky. You might get a 360 spin out of it and be able to save it. But the problem is not that you're spinning so fast.
Right.
Is that you're probably going to have some kind of like angle like this while you're spinning, and then that's going to cause you to roll over.
Gotcha.
If it's completely flat and it spins 3 times around and it's completely flat, you'll probably be okay. But chances are it's not going to be flat.
Right.
All right.
We are up there, people.
Ooh, scary up here. Get nosebleed up here. Or get ran over by some weakened warrior.
There we go. 3,000 feet, 70 knots. Slow down?
Slow down. How do you extend your glide?
Oh, speed up.
Okay, we got to get 90 knots in there, right?
3, 2.
No. Speed up to 90 knots.
Okay.
Coleman traffic, driving to Mike Golf 7 to the east inbound, Coleman.
80.
Yep, without descending. So you need power, right?
90 knots.
Okay. All right, 3, 2, 1, enter. And what are we going to do with the RPM?
We're going to take the RPM down to 90.
Okay, do it. Don't speed up. Don't speed up. Speeding up is going to make it go further. But don't speed up. That's not 90%. Get the RPM down to 90%. That's the red line. Down to 90%. There you go. Don't go below the red line. Good. Hold her there at 90 knots. Yep. Don't go below the red line. Lower the collective a little bit. Push on the nose a little bit. You got to get that airspeed back. There you go. Good.
90.
90 knots.
88. 90. 99. 89.
Okay.
90. 85. Pushing forward. Trimming. 90.
So the 100 knots is probably going to put us off that runway. Right. So how are you going to salvage this? How are you going to make that?
I can slow down.
Okay, so let's make it a little S-turn and let's get the RPMs back to 100 now. Lower the collective. Start slowing down to 70. Start working on your S-turns. Don't get too far away from the runway.
100. 70.
Don't slow down. We don't want to slow down.
I'm pushing forward.
Okay, well, it might be too late because you already get down to 60.
65.
There you go. Keep coming left because you're going to run out of runway if you don't. Good. Don't slow down. Let's get her lined up. Little flare, just a little one. Little bigger flare. Bigger flare. Throttle. Level the nose. Not too shabby from 2 miles away. I think if you would have kept closer to 90 knots, I think you would be down the other end, right? But
okay.
We sped up for 100. That's going to make us go further, right? If you would have slowed down to 80, we probably would never made the airport, right? But that's pretty good.
Let me, you want to get the weather or just, we'll just pretend it's Foxtrot?
Self-service.
But anyways, you saw what happened the first time. You'll have time to review that on the camera. You got 180 degrees, right?
There's another plane that might be on the runway.
You gotta fix it. You gotta fix it.
Yep, it's true.
And
we'll practice that more.
Yeah, but you see how fast it turns, right? What did you think it was going to do?
Martin Tower, Middle River 1 with Golf.
Middle River 1, Martin Tower.
Middle River 1 is out of Falston for the south pad.
Middle River 1, roger, report approaching checkpoint 22.
Report approaching 22, Middle River 1.
What did you think was going to happen when we leveled off there? Were you not expecting it to turn that fast, or what?
Oh, I was just in another frame of mind. I wasn't, you know, I haven't practiced that muscle memory, and so I just froze essentially.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, we're spinning, Mark. What are you doing?" It was sort of the lack of recognition. I think that is the best way to put it. I knew we were spinning, but I didn't recognize that.
Maybe you should fix it.
That was an issue.
Over 923 Tango Alpha, Martin Tower.
Because you never know what to expect with you.
Respect with me. We knew we were doing LTE.
Over 1 Mike Romeo left.
Oh yeah, but it's good practice because it'll get me in the situation.
Yeah,
and
but I'm saying, but you knew we were going to do the LTE. You knew it was going to spin right, and then you knew kind of how you're supposed to fix that, right? I think you just got trapped in that. Hey, we're spinning, and somebody got to do something. Mark, how about you do it? Right?
It was just like I said, lack of recognition, and I froze.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize that. Oh, this is at LTE, it looks like.
Yeah, it's the same thing when the engine quits. If you freeze up and put that collector down, you're like, hey, what just happened? Did the engine really quit? By then it's too late. You're probably already stalling the rotors.
We need to practice that more. Warning lights off. Gauges green, 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 and synced.
Especially when
plenty of fuel, carpet coming on.
The first time I rolled the throttle off on you.
Martin Tower, Middle River 1, approaching 22.
Middle River 1, hold over checkpoint 22 for now. Traffic to Skyhawk departing the runway left traffic.
Holding over 22, Middle River 1.
Sweetness.
Tower 2 and then helicopter inside. We'll give the numbers.
November 29 Lima, base approved and continue.
Base approved, continue, 29.
I'll just do a left.
Once you get that way, he's going to tell you to cross because he's just having you hold for that airplane, I betcha. He'll wait till we get facing that way and we can't get turned around.
Middle River 1, pass behind the departing Skyhawk. Southside, clear to land, cross the runway.
Middle River 1, pass behind departing airplane, clear to land.
I called that one.
All right, do you want to swing around?
No, just keep coming down.
No, I meant swing around between the...
Oh, yeah. Yep, got to go into the wind somewhat with what there is.
Oh, that guy parked awfully close. Adding power.
There you go.
Adding power.
Start to turn so we don't fly over.
Recon 6-1, over the traffic to the east, frequency changes approved.
Holding 40. Adding power.
November 29 Lima, runway 33, you're clear, touch and go.
Slowing down.
29 Lima, clear, touch and go.
Down.
Roger, frequency changes to help frequency response.
Adding power, adding power.
Recon 6-1, frequency changes approved.
Adding power.
Flight Tower, Skyhawk 131 in Quebec, shift your left down with touch and go.
November 1 in Quebec, runway 33, clear, touch and go.
All right, we're safe to go around back behind him?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm safe to go behind him. I'm pretty sure you can handle that.
I always check. You are the ultimate authority.
Me, you're the PIC, buddy. You the PIC.
I'm just the pilot. Who's in there?
Don and I'm not sure who.
How's Don doing?
Not too bad. Still learning helicopters. He's not doing bad.
I'm going to give them a little extra room.
He's having the time of his life, though.
Oh, that's good.
Yep, retired from the police department. Having the time of his life flying helicopters.
November 3 Tango off, you'll see traffic ahead approaching a left base. Report him in sight.
All right, my tail is clear
We got
right.
the traffic in sight, 3 Tango Alpha.
Tail is clear. You put the on the dollar all by yourself.
Number 3 Tango Alpha, number 2 following that Skyhawk runway 33. You're clear, touch and go.
Number 2 following the Skyhawk, runway 33, clear, touch and go. 3 Tango Alpha.
Eyes are forward, descending.
Nose is over. You got to start coming down. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Start moving forward. Come on down a little bit.
Right.
There you go. Start coming forward. Now start lowering the collective as you're pushing forward.
Coming in clear, full stop.
Nice and slow. Pushing forward. Pushing forward.
Yeah, I'm in midfield 33, full stop.
Good.
Number 29 Lima, runway 33, clear to land.
Good.
As long as you're pushing forward and lowering the collective is what you want,
Number
right?
29 Lima, your
Okay.
shuttle port
All
is
right, that's
approved
good
if you
for now.
still need it.
Okay, throttle timer, light friction checklist. Throttle.